Welcome friends to this series of learning Google Cloud Platform. In the last lesson we created a load balancer in front of a MIG and now we are going to deep dive more into load balancer into this exciting video with a demo. Are you excited to have this experienced? I am sure you will be delighted to have this learning. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do it now. This will help you to watch when new videos will be available. Also, please hit the notification button so that you can get notified too. So, let's get started. Friends, in the last lecture we created a regional load balancer in front of a zonal MIG like what you see in this architectural diagram. If you have missed that video to watch, we are recommending that you watch that right now. You will find the link to that video in the description. We created a zonal MIG in the US Central 1C zone. This managed instance group had two minimum spot VM instances. If these spot instances can be taken away by GCP, the MIG could spin up another one automatically in the same zone US Central 1C. As we had a load balancer in front of this MIG, the end user would not experience any kind of outage, in case such a VM would be taken away. We considered the fact that all of our users would be from US Central 1 region and that's why we chose a regional load balancer in US Central 1 to minimize the network tours. Now, think, if our end users are coming from different continents or due to some disaster, US Central 1C zone is not accessible, then how our application would be resilient and highly available. In the next slide, let's explore another architecture which can address this issue. Now in this architecture, we will create another MIG in the Delhi region. This time let's create a regional MIG in Delhi, instead of a zonal one to provide better availability assurance of this application in Delhi region. In case any of the zones in Delhi gets inaccessible, the MIG can spin a new VM in another zone in Delhi. We will be dropping the existing regional load balancer and will create a new global load balancer in front of both of these MIGs in different regions. If users from Iowa come to access our applications, they will be served from US Central 1 MIG like before. But if a user comes from Asia or Delhi, they will be routed to be served from Asia MIG, so that it will traverse less amount of network traffic. Within the application we can determine the path of users from USB like /NA/Iowa, or the users from India be like /Asia/Delhi. So, over to you Shuvro and thank you.
Okay, welcome friends. So we are in the GCP web console. So in this lecture, we are going to create a load balancer having the backend into different region altogether. So one we will create in US Central 1 and the other one we will create in Delhi. So we are the first and foremost things that we are going to do, we are just going to delete our existing load balancer. And we're going to delete our backend services as well. So let's do that. And once it is done, I will just get back to you. So let me pause my video please. Okay, so our load balancer, existing load balancer has been dropped. So let us go to this instance group, and what we are going to do, we are just change our instance template first, because we are going to add some custom route from which we can see this particular VM is coming from which region. So what we're going to do, we're just going to create a similar template, and we will create one for Asia and one for US. So this instance template will be for Asia. So maybe I can say Asia custom Apache server. And there I'm just going to change this web application for Asia. What I will going to do, I'm just creating a directory and I'm just going to paste this index.html to this Asia one. I'm just going to say this is from Asia, okay, and that's it. So I'm just going to say create. So this is one VM instance template I'm just going to create. I'll create a second one for the US. So let it be created, and once it is done, I will copy this one and I will create a second VM instance template uh, from this one. So this will be for US, our region. So I will say it's for US or North America. It's for North America, and I'm just going to say in the management automation script. So this is for North America, USA, Iowa region. So what I need to do, once this two instance template will be deployed into MIGs, we need to provide this path. One is for Asia and one is for North America. Okay, and the HTML file that will be served by this web server is Iowa. Okay, and that is and Delhi for the Asia. So I'm going to create both instance templates, and once they have been created, I will update the MIG for the US Central one, and I will create a new one for Asia region. So our US Central region uh, instance group is basically a zonal one, but that is completely okay for us. So one instance group will be a zonal, and other instance group that will be created that will be regional one. So this is our zonal US Apache web server, and here we are going to update the VM so that it will use the US template right now. So it will North America, it will use the North America instance template from now, and it will replace all the VMs, and it will create new VMs with this North American instance template. Okay, so once it is done, let me pause my video. Once it is done, I will come back and we'll update, we'll create a new one for Asia. Okay, our this MIG is ready. So if I grab this IP address and if I check this web page NA/Iowa, so it is going to serve the web page, and it is saying this is from NA USA Iowa. That is what we have written in the web application. So our web page is serving. So anyway, I'm not interested to have two VM instances running on this particular MIG. So maybe I'm just going to scale it down and save. So let it update and I'll come back. Okay, so the update is done. It is having minimum one instance, maximum three right now. It is with two VM instances, but that is completely fine. While it will be scaled down to one. So we are having the North America instance ready. So I will create a second instance group for Asia. So for that, maybe we can give some quick name like Asia Custom Apache Server, or maybe MIG. And this will use the Asia template. So Asia Custom Apache Server, and everything should be fine. I will be deploying it in multiple zones in Asia Delhi region. So that is what my intention is. So I am creating in all um, zones, and I'm just keeping it in evenly distributed. Um, so that it will create the VM instances randomly and evenly in all the locations. So I'm fine with one instance and minimum three instance, okay, and I'm fine with the CPU signal and everything. I'm fine. I don't need any auto scaling skill, and I am fine with everything. I don't need any scaling control. Uh, I'm just going to keep this at update instance, and I don't need any instance standby pool. Everything is fine. I'm just going to say create. So once it is done, I will come back. So let it be created, and I'll come back once it is done. Okay, so our Asia custom Apache MIG group is completely ready. So what we'll do, we'll just check the um, web page, whether it is serving properly. So Asia and then Delhi. So that is our web page, and absolutely it is working very well. So now we are ready with two MIGs in different regions. So one has been created on um, North America, Iowa region, and the other one is in India, Delhi region. So now we are ready to create the load balancer. So my load balancer already, we dropped the load balancer, the existing one. So now we're going to create a load balancer, but this time we will create as a global application load balancer because our VM instances are spanned across the regions, different regions in the world. So what we will do, we will not touch this front-end configuration, whatever it is provided, we are accepting this one. For the backend services, we need to create a backend service. And for this one, we can say US backend for the US one, and we have to provide it as instance group. So the instance group will be for US one customer Apache server MIG, and it will serve port 80, which I think is fine, and we are fine with this one. So we are fine with enable CDN and all these stuff for the caching. It's completely fine. We can say here. And it is just having this health check. We need to provide the health check as well. And you can say here how, and also um, we need to say this custom policy is basically we can it should be for US region, and maybe we can check here. Okay. So this is our one backend is ready. We need to create the second backend for our Asia. So maybe we can say Asia backend, and we can say instance two for Asia. And this time, um, we will say port number 80, and utilization is fine, everything is good. We said yes, done. And we are fine with the cloud CDN and security policy, health check. We need to provide the health check, and also we're going to say um, Asia security policy. Okay, and we don't need any cloud armor, advanced configuration. We are fine with everything. So we are going to say create. Okay, so we are having two backend services for this load balancer. Now, how they will be routed? So how the end user will come to know that I need to go to the US backend services or Asia backend services. So that we need to provide in the ruling routing rules. So we can say the default one would be US region, and for any uh, host, we are just going to say, we will say, go to Asia and then Delhi web page, and it will go to this backend too. And if it is coming, because we are not going to we don't have any DNS web server, so that's why we're just providing this asterisk. Otherwise, you need to provide your own custom DNS address for your web application. So if it is for, I think, North America, then Iowa. Sorry, it should be North America and then Iowa. Then it will go to US data. Okay. So everything is fine. So if it is Asia Delhi, then it should be served from Asia. If it is North America, Iowa, then it will be served from US backend. So now we need to provide a name as well. So maybe we can say my balancer and favorite name. So you can say here. So let it be created. Once it be created, I'll be back. Till then, I'm just going to pause my video. Okay, excellent. So our load balancer is ready. So if we click this load balancer, we can find this IP address of this load balancer. So what it is doing, it is routing to US backend if we are providing this path like /NA/Iowa, and it will be routing to Asia backend if we provide the path to /Asia/Delhi. So if we go to our cloud shell and if we kernel this thing like Iowa and Asia Delhi, so what it will do, it will provide us two different things for different MIG. So for the North America one, it is providing the web page from Iowa region. For the Asia part, it is providing this web page from the Asia backend. So we can go to our web browser and we can check the load balancer IP address and the path is Asia Delhi. It is coming from Asia, and if it is from NA and Iowa, then it will be coming from North America. So excellent. Our load balancer is working as expected. So you can see this is the load balancer path that is working. So if it is coming from NA Iowa, it is being served from US backend. If it is from Asia Delhi, it will be served by Asia backend. And if it is coming nothing, no path is being provided, then it will be served from US. So if I say if I don't specify anything and if I enter, then it is the index.html that is being served right now, and it is coming from USA. Okay, so that's it of this lecture.
Thank you friends for watching this video. We from the Learning Light team congratulate you on completing this series of learning in compute engines. In this series of lectures, we went deep into compute instances, managed instance groups, and load balancers. From the next series of lectures, we will shift our attention to networks. So, if you want to explore the network in GCP, let's join us in the upcoming network lectures. Wish you all the best and good luck. Before leaving here, please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. We worked a lot to present you with such a thing. So, please encourage us by putting your comments in the comment section. If you have any doubt, please leave your concerns and we will reply with our best efforts. Have a nice day and see you in the next lecture.